I'm finding the more I use the boat, the less I like the seats. I get the whole point of them for comfort and all the rest of it. It's just they're bulky and they don't let you move around the boat the way that you kind of need to. But I've been trying to use keep the floor just as is for a bit, just because the budget's kind of, yeah, that's how Tinny Builds go. That's how any project goes. But yeah, still haven't made. Let's pop this up. Oh, this one seems like it's going to come pretty easy. Ready for the reveal? Alright, I got an update. So probably just going to patch those holes. I'll chuck some pool noodles in there. Clean the top of the bench seat up, and then I reckon, even though I said it before that I probably wouldn't put marine carpet down on the seats, I'm going to do it. Just hide a lot of the imperfections. So yeah, I'll marine carpet the top down the front, and then I'll match the carpet when I do the floor, and then same on this side, come up, marine carpet across the top, and then yeah, and then where it comes short there, bring it to the full edge there as far forward as I can, and then maybe just scallop out that bit, so because that kicks up pretty high just there. Yeah, so in order to do that, I'll still need to do a bit of alley welding just underneath to frame it better, so that way it lifts up, and then I'll put one of those T-brackets down the guts, so that way you don't get, like, see how it sort of dips there, and then I'll yeah, get the marine ply and measure everything 100 times and cut it twice. But yeah, that's the plan. Alright, got it all set up and got the materials that I need. I'm going to replace the floor. I'm just going to bring the level of it up 40 mil, so that way it doesn't, so you got more floor basically. And then got the marine ply, got the marine carpet, got the paint, got the glue. I'm hoping with what I measured I can get away with one sheet of marine ply. It's not cheap, but yeah, it's probably going to be one of those builds where I might be going back to Bunnings a couple of times. Anyway. All the frames in now. I'm not the best welder. I'm still learning with MIG alloy, and it is extremely difficult to weld MIG alloy. Also just cut out a couple of plates and just tack them in place. So I'm not going to do the full weld on these, just tack them in, because that's going to get carpet over it all the way down the front there. But yeah, the fish won't mind what it looks like. That's the important part. So I've braced up a couple of extra points. I wish I had a bit more, because then I would have done there as well. But yeah, now I'll give it all the hose out, tip it right up, hose all the yuck out, because they're not going back in. This marine ply is going to get measured up, cut out and plonked in, and then if there's any leftover bits, I'll do that front section where the hatch is. I don't know how well you can see it, but I've sort of been marking out. I was hoping to be able to get both sections out of this one piece, but that didn't work. So, but what I do is I find my right angle on the frame that's in the boat, and then I just measure everything off of that. So, and then sort of move up to the next measurement, which is the next rib. Measure across my disc, what I need there, measure up the same, and you can sort of see like 740. That's a notch out for where one of the vertical ribs are, and then when we get to the third rib, it's 730 across, and then the last rib is 720. But then this bit's going to poke up under the front of the seat, and then this bit's going to notch out, come down, and then sort of sit flush on the floor. But yeah, so try not to do like 90-degree cuts as well, just when it comes to working with marine carpet. If you can do smoother angles, it's just easier to apply. And then also when you are measuring, just allow 5 to 6 mil for your carpet. So this is going to make this slightly smaller. You want a very loose fit. And then yeah, once you put your carpet on, that'll sort of give you your tolerance there. Yeah, I probably should have bought a cheap bit of ply to do the first template, just in case I fuck it up. Falls to the wall. So, a little bit of a win. The way I cut it out is let me basically flip the template straight onto this other end, and apart from probably a mil or two being out here, which is the width of a saw blade, that's worked out perfect to just use one sheet, and I've still got enough left over to do those other bits. How good. Well, that saved another 90 bucks. Alright, boards are prepped for paint. Here's just some of the products that I'm using to do the marine carpet. So I've got, they didn't have Stano ones, but yeah. Got the acetone to give it the clean. I've got these two different sprays. One's high temp, so I was going to sort of use that one on the top of the seats. And then I've got the contact fix, which is what I'm going to use on the timber. So they're all double coated with that waterproof primer, sealer, undercoat.
I'll do the stuff wicked. Spray adhesive, it's working out really well. I've got pneumatic stapler, so it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier. Okay.
carpet's done. Very happy with how that's turned out. I am not going to even attempt to try and remove this one on the front after removing the old carpet off the seats in the first episode of the Tinny Build. I don't have it in me to do that. That can just stay there until it peels off. But yeah, we've got all the carpet in. I still, just that channel there, I just need to mark, take the floor out and then just flappy disc it down so that way it doesn't stick up higher than the boards. And the switches, and then just this back section. So I've been online and had a look. There's a couple of Velcro pouches, the kind that they use in rooftop tents for storing stuff on the roof. So they're like a Velcro pouch, but then it's got the mesh as the pouch, so that way any water or anything like that will just drain out. So they're about $45 for the large and $30 for the small. So I might just get a few of them. Have maybe one or two up that end and one or two down this end, just so that way you can chuck your phone or a few things in there. And then I'll try this out for a bit before I sort of look into the cushions. I think I will end up getting a cushion. It's just I don't want to go ahead and order one just yet. I just want to see how I feel with this setup. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll call that quits on this episode. If you've liked the content, throw us a comment, hit that like button, and then ring that bell, give us a subscribe, because I think I'll probably start doing some tinny missions from now on. I don't know if there's much more I can do with the boat. The budget was pretty much stretched. I was right on my limit, or I was over my limit, to be honest, with the carpet and the floor and all the rest of it. So that was an extra $400 I didn't really want to spend, but it definitely looks much better, especially with those patches. They were dirty patches and you wouldn't even know they were there under that carpet. So the fish don't mind what it looks like. And I'll see you out there on the water. We've got the name reveal. Little dot. Cheers for watching, guys.